Introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Pistons. At shooting guard. Starting at
the NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting... And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Thursday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks. And on Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Utah Jazz. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. Julius Randle out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Jimmy Butler out there with Smith. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Thompson in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Smith outside. Wembanyama, screen on Randle. Here's Smith. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Jalen Smith at the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Smith hits them both. And we're about a minute into the first. Cunningham passes to Duren. DiVincenzo against Beasley. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. Misses from short range.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Butler. Now here's Smith. Fires from deep. Duren with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson against DiVincenzo. Randle outside. From downtown, Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Fires top of the key. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Here's DiVincenzo, following the score by Detroit.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Randle outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jalen Smith.
And over the years, Randle has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
Detroit shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
And Randall drops them both. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Timeout.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Get through.
Thompson scanning the floor. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Beasley finds Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Thompson. Cunningham passes to Duran. 4 on the clock. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, usually Duran is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Butler up top, defended by Thompson. Butler passes to DiVincenzo. Over Beasley. The rebound by Detroit.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Wembanyama, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Pass to Thompson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And Detroit making a change here.
Number 33, Rasheer Fleming.
Cunningham against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Right through the D for the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Beasley finds Cunningham. Here's Fleming. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Beasley against DiVincenzo. From deep. Fleming grabs the miss. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. Cunningham on the wing. Thompson against DiVincenzo. Duran with a screen on DiVincenzo to the paint. Deflects the pass. Duran, the pass to Thompson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Thompson's shot is off. Boston trailing. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham outside. Now here's Thompson. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Back to Cunningham. DiVincenzo with a steal. And he lobs it up. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Nice D from Thompson.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Celtics making a switch here. Jones has checked in. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for the Pistons. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Thompson scanning the floor. Valanciunas sets a screen. Thompson passes to Valanciunas. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Beating good defense. Valanciunas is a throwback 5. Loves competing down low.
Now here's Wembanyama. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Beasley against DiVincenzo. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Beasley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
First one falls. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Boston. Jones comes in for Thompson. Beal, he's checked in for the Pistons. Banton comes in for Cunningham. Second free throw, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Jones. On the wing, Jones. Valanciunas against Wembanyama. Jones feels it out. 5 on the clock. Back to Smith. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Beasley. Jones misses. Detroit has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Down low. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. And there's the lob. The dive for the ball. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Banton on the wing. Beasley outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. Here's Beasley. He nails it. And we're tied. Beasley's got 6 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Beal, the pass to Banton. Beasley outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Beasley misses. The Celtics have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Oh, got that one up quick. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from that.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Richardson's checked in for Smith. And a switch here also for Detroit. Kuzma's checked in. Beal outside. Pass to Benton. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Wembanyama with it. To the inside. Blocked!
Yeah, Kuzma always on his toes on defense.
Pass to Beal. Back to Benton. Kuzma outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Wembanyama, the pass to Simons. Wembanyama, screen on Beal. There's Simons with a 3. And they recover it. Now Beal. No made baskets yet.
In the first 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Fleming passes to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Josh Richardson.
Yeah, so skilled once he gets in close. Kuzma has so many moves around the rim.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. This game following their win against the Rockets.
They really relied on the perimeter game in that one. Just consistent from distance all night.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Boston with the ball. Following the score by Detroit. Wembanyama, no good. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Benton, defended by Jones. Beal, the pass to Valanciunas. Beal against Simons. Beal, no good. Jones with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the wing, Jones. Wembanyama, pass to Jones. Just 3 on the clock. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Detroit on top, leading by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Cunningham in at the point with Beasley. They're the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Julius Randle. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randle has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Thompson, a screen on Randle. Randle against Smith. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Detroit leading by 4. Beasley with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Beasley, the pass to Randle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jalen Smith. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
First one falls for him. And Randle drops them both. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Thompson. On the take. Cunningham with some nice D. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound Detroit. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Thompson against Butler. Thompson passes to Duren. Stolen by Wembanyama. And they're running. And here they go. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Thompson against Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Thompson. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Pistons lead by 6. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. DiVincenzo against Beasley. Back to Butler. Oh, Butler getting aggressive.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Pass to Beasley. Wembanyama against Duren. Randle outside. 6 to shoot. Smith with the rebound. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Outside Butler. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Such a physical player. Butler takes that contact on the way up.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
That's good from Butler. And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
Now here's Randall. 29 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Randall, pass to Cunningham. Duran against Wembanyama. Thompson, a screen on DiVincenzo. Beasley misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Thompson outside. Back to Butler. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Beasley outside. Cunningham, a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Cunningham. He's got a clear path. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And here are the Celtics. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Beasley with it, now guarded by Butler. Pistons trail by 3. Beasley, pass to Cunningham. They grab their own miss. Here's Duran. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Smith outside. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Smith's got 9 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Thompson. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his #4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges and winning the whole thing.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. The floater. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Beasley outside. Back to Duran. 3-pointer. Rebound Boston.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Butler up top. Smith with a screen on Beasley. DiVincenzo, the pass to Smith. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Randall. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Smith with a screen on Duran. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, rising above Wembanyama.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Randall. Out to Thompson. Duran, the pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Smith against Randall. There's Cunningham with a three. Rebound Boston. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Cunningham finds Duran. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Thompson. Smith outside. Here is DiVincenzo. Thompson with a screen. 20 feet out. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And he makes it.
And Randall is a gamer, someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Boston. Jones, he's checked in for Smith. Richardson comes in for Butler. Anthony Simons, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Thompson. Boston leading by 5. And here's Jones. Last game for him, he picked up 10. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And the Pistons shooting about 47%. A nice number. Simons against Beal. Kuzma outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Richardson. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, this is why you involve Valanciunas in screen and rolls, because he's adept at capitalizing off them.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by Detroit. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Then passes to Valanciunas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. We'll stand in this league. The opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And so he hits both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Jones. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Richardson. The 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. He's covered by Simons. Kept alive and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now Jones. Now here's Richardson. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Kuzma outside. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times.
Jones with a screen on Beal. Goes up on the wing. Another shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Boston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Valanciunas with a screen on Richardson. To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Jones. Nice D from Beal. Pistons trail by 5. 1:06 left in the second period. Kuzma against Richardson. Back to Benton. And stolen by Jones. And he's going for the oop here. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And now a chance to see who's leading the NBA in steals. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
And no surprise he's at the top of this list. His aggressiveness and opportunistic attitude on defense helps this team so much.
And so it's Detroit with it. On the wing, Kuzma. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That's good from Kuzma.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Kuzma hits them both. Celtics lead by 3. Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Wembanyama. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
That's his second.
Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
At the line, Wembanyama. At the line with 1 shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
Kuzma outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Richardson. Kuzma for 3. Counted from distance. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Celtics. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. Appreciate you joining us. It's been a...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Here's Cunningham. Smith out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Thompson in at the point. That's the Boston Five. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 2-point game. They host the Hawks after this one. Thompson with a screen. For 3, Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. And it's Randall that time, on the assist by Beasley. Beasley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Wembanyama. A moment here to see the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the 3-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. Pistons trail by 4. Randall outside. The 11-footer. And again, it's Detroit converting.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Duren with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Duren with a screen on Butler. Thompson. Cunningham outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point land. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The 3, DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by Boston. For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Thompson against Cunningham. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! Cunningham passes to Randall. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Boston leading by 5. Butler into the lane. Over Cunningham. Randall pulls down the board. Well, the Pistons shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Beasley. Out to the right wing. Beasley with a screen on Smith. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Well, Butler is good at creating contact because he is so assertive offensively.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
This guy is tough as nails. You love Butler's competitive spirit.
Butler hits them both. Pistons trail by 7. Beasley outside. Back to Randall. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Wembanyama at the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And so Randall will bring it up for Detroit. Thompson passes to Duren. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Outside Wembanyama, launches a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 4. Randall inside, covered by Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Duren, no good.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Cunningham with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The block by Wembanyama, and he'll lead the league in that category numerous times when it's all said and done.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Cunningham passes to Randall. Thompson, a screen on Smith. For 3, Randall. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Boston leading by 7. Outside Butler. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
He's had 7 tries at the line. He's made 5.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 9. Randall outside. From the baseline. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Randall's got 18.
With one of the more unique skill sets in the league, Randall is a valuable part of this squad.
Wembanyama pass to Thompson. Wembanyama screen. Inside. Thompson finds Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And the dunk by Duran.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. The 3 from Wembanyama. He's off on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Cunningham, right side. Stolen by Thompson. Thompson against Butler. Shoots over Thompson. Outside for Butler. 4-3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Jones, he's checked in for Smith. Richardson comes in for Butler. Simons is checked in for DiVincenzo. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Thompson. Pass to Ben. Here's Fleming. Deal with a screen on Jones. Fleming passes to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Valanciunas. Kuzma's got 10.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Pistons foul. Delano Banton.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2, Tyus Jones.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. And Detroit has possession. It's a 10-point game. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. And there's the screen from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Kuzma. Pistons trail by 10. Ben passes to Fleming. Tries to keep it alive. Not going to go that time. Good D by Richardson. Jones against Valanciunas. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And it's clear the defense has no answer for Wembanyama. And until they do, keep getting him the ball.
It's Beal on the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Jones' shot is good.
Well, it seems like Simons is always keeping his options open, always willing to make the pass instead of taking the shot.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line. That's good from Kuzma. And it's Jones with the ball for Boston. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Detroit. Fleming's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here is Kuzma. He's had 5 opportunities at the line. He's gone 4 for 5.
Third team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Kyle Kuzma taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. Celtics lead by 11. Simons passes to Wembanyama. Oh, there's the alley! Hammers the lob through.
What instincts there from Wembanyama to keep the ball moving and set up a teammate.
Beal against Simons. Here's Fleming. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma for 3. Jones grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Now Jones taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. Another one falls for Boston.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Kuzma. Over Richardson. It's Kuzma with the miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Simons with it. 1:37 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Off target from outside.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Beal. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
4th team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
And that one misses.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
Here's Simons. Another one falls for Boston.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Beal against Simons. Beal's shot is off. Celtics lead by 15. Outside Jones. Wembanyama screen. Outside Jones. Pass to Richardson. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Detroit. Kuzma finds Beal. Back to Kuzma. Puts up a deep three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Outside Jones. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
And Jason Kidd happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain momentum.
Well, they're working together, both ends of the floor, and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for Detroit. Julius Randle out there with Duren. Then there's Cunningham. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Beal in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Randle. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Cunningham against Jones.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Tyus Jones. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Butler's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Detroit. Beasley's checked in for Bradley Beal. And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 13. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Jones sets a screen. Down low. Here's Thompson. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Duren. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Smith outside. Outside Butler. Here's Thompson. Got a hand on it.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jalen Smith. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on that one. Boston making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Good on the second one. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham, shooting 1.
Free throw good from Cunningham.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
To the middle. Here's Butler. Again, the miss by Boston.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Randall outside. Cunningham against Thompson. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jones, and he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Cunningham against Thompson. Over to the left wing. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Duren. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Beasley for 3. And again, no good by Detroit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Randall against Jones. DiVincenzo, pass to Smith. Back to DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Randall against Jones. Pass to Cunningham. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Celtics lead by 9. Now Thompson. And he's going for the lob. Randall with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Cunningham. All alone. Cunningham finishing the break.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Jones. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Thompson finds Smith. Back to Thompson. Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Randall outside. Shot from 12. Boston pulls it in. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Duren. Here's Butler. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's an 11-point Boston lead.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Pass to Randall. DiVincenzo against Beasley. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. That one no good. Thompson with some nice D. Celtics lead by 11. And stolen by Cunningham. Randall with it. And you can can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
Shooting for Detroit, Julius Randle at the line for one.
The free throw drops for Randall. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Beasley. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Thompson against Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson finds Wembanyama. And stolen by Beasley. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Duren. One shot.
The free throw drops for Duren.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Wembanyama, screen on Beasley for 3. DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Pistons. Randall's got rebound number 8 now. Down low. Here's Duren. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Boston leading by 5. Outside, DiVincenzo. Wembanyama screen. DiVincenzo, pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
Out to the wing. Butler with a steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Randall finds Cunningham. Shoots over Thompson. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going. But this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Smith with a screen on Beasley. DiVincenzo, pass to Smith. Off target with the 3. Pistons trail by 9. To the wing on the left. Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. And here's Randall. Clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Jalen Smith, 4th personal foul, 4th team foul.
Jones, he's checked in for Boston.
The line for the Pistons, Julius Randle, 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
Up top, Smith. Pass to Wembanyama. Jones up top. He's watched by Cunningham. Wembanyama screen for three. DiVincenzo. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wembanyama's got 38 points. Cunningham passes to Randall. Thompson outside. Cunningham outside. Shot goes. Cunningham with the grit.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Outside Jones. Pass to Butler. Smith left side. Thompson with a steal. Up and in on the layup.
Well, he's making it look easy. Thompson with great body control off the contact.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Butler finds Jones. Back to Butler. Here's Wembanyama. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied. If this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Here's Cunningham. Aggressive move from Cunningham.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
To the paint. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Detroit on D. For three, Smith. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his fourth assist in this one.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Takes a step back. And here's Cunningham outside. Cash from Cunningham on the three ball.
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Duren.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Beasley against DiVincenzo. Duran with a screen on DiVincenzo. Tipped. And he recovers it. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Butler double team. To the middle. Here's the three. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Randall outside. Pass to Duran. Count it!
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's the call on Jalen Duran. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Detroit calls timeout. They're behind by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Here's Cunningham. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
Beasley outside, lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.